Welcome back to The Catch Up, the show where we catch you up on what the heck is happening.
Let's get into it. A woman in North Carolina went to vote but was turned away because records stated that she was already dead. And by woman, we do mean Mitch McConnell.
But it is so important to vote. This is our last episode before the presidential election.
Scary.
And it's our Halloween episode, in case you're really bad at context clues.
Double scary.
How fun is it that you don't even need cable or a streaming service to turn on something spooky and get in the mood? You can just turn on the news instead.
While the Disney Channel Monstober Halloween movie marathon is once a year, the news never stops.
I'm Brooke Rees.
And I'm Marriya Schwarz. Now let's catch you up on the news.
A Pennsylvania family decided to get creative for a safer trick-or-treating experience, designing their very own candy pult to launch candy at children. As it turns out, the neighborhood children retaliated with their own candy trebuchet after they were given only Raisinets and Almond Joys.
Susan B. Anthony's gravestone got a brand new plastic shield to protect it from residue from when grateful female voters placed their I voted stickers on the surface. With the plastic shield, a dead woman's gravestone is already better at following CDC guidelines than the entire Trump administration.
More than 59 million Americans have already cast their ballot, and now the Google search, "Can I change my vote?" is trending. As it turns out, it's not for the presidential election, but for a particularly engaged season of Dancing with the Stars.
The third wave of COVID-19 is spreading like wildfire, says Associate Professor of Epidemiology. Bro, too soon, says the entire West Coast.
Hurricane Zeta has finally made landfall across the southern coast of the United States, coming in at a Category 2 storm. But fear not, legend has it if you do the Zeta sister signal and join a charity dance marathon, the storm will swerve to avoid you.
Legally Blonde 3 has officially been pushed to 2022. Reprising her role as Elle Woods is Reese Witherspoon, who already has more legal training than recently confirmed Supreme Court Judge Amy Coney Barrett. And, well, Reese Witherspoon looks great in pink, and Amy Coney Barrett prefers a darker shade of red.
New images of a Tesla Cybertruck have dropped, depicting a car that can change from a minivan to an ambulance at the push of a button. Now, if you get into a car accident, you can just drive yourself to the hospital. But make sure to charge yourself thousands of dollars afterwards.
Researchers are warning that the effects of COVID-19 are equivalent to your brain aging around 10 years. Unfortunately, in Donald Trump's case, older doesn't necessarily mean wiser.
The fireball meteorite that fell to Earth in 2018 is finally revealing all of its secrets after months of scientific study. One of the greatest questions of the universe can now be answered. We can say with absolute certainty that it is Maybelline.
A Canadian vineyard was robbed of half a ton of grapes. The vineyard owners have been sent 1 raisin per day until the ransom is met.
A recent break-in at an escape room left robbers with a safe full of riddles and no money in sight. Begging the question, were Bonnie and Clyde really notorious robbers, or were they just trying to have a family-friendly good time?
Scientists have discovered that there's actually more water on the moon's surface than we previously thought. Is there any way that there's also alcohol? Ask all of us who are about ready to leave the Earth.
Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't voted yet, please go do so. Vote early, drop your ballots off in person, and stay safe. We will see you post-election on The Catch Up.
That was only like an hour. Fuck. Oh my god. Thank god it actually recorded. I would literally cry if it didn't record. I would cry. Also, I am a 3-hole punch version of myself because that's original and no one's ever thought of doing that.